You'll be whatever you want. A knight in shining armor, or a magic spellcaster. Roll the dice, hoping for 20 might get the one. The clash of grids can turn the tide of the battle. The dungeon master has saved the tale for us. Let's start this journey together. Ignite the fire and cast your spell. Thrust your swords straight into your foes. We have the strength to overcome all the challenges ahead. Embark on adventures, endless journey beyond reality, into the darkest dungeon that waiting for us. Pushing forward and level up. We'll finish what we have started. Lots of needs.
Hi, we're the Clash Crits. I'm your host and Dungeon Master Psycho, and today we're with the Traffic Society.
Beep.
Or at least we might be with the Traffic Society, but we have Chappie.
I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do it. I'd rather die. And if this is what it is, I guess this is goodbye. Cletus Montgomery Claiborne, signing off.
Yeah. I mean, next we have is also Kuma.
Journal entry. When I was young, I was told the difference between a hero and a villain. A hero will sacrifice you to save the world, but a villain will sacrifice the world to save you. You see, I don't know which one I am because even though I care about the world, it don't mean a damn thing if you're not here. Carmine Rosalino, aka Rosie the Butcher, the Elder Eldridge Knight.
And last but not least, we have Drop a Crit.
What's good, everybody? It's the newest, truest Raging Paladensis of the group, Don Lewis. And my Don fact today is one of Don's favorite memories about Jasmine is for Don's birthday, she sent Don's rival a glitter box to his dentist's office because he paid teenagers to mess up his park bench.
The horror. That is,
Yeah.
you're a villain.
$70.
$70?
The big express package.
It's worth it. He ain't getting rid of that glitter. That's staying forever.
It looked like strippers at Magic City at his dentist's office.
Oh, you sent roaches of the art world to his house?
His office to his workplace.
Oh,
That's
man.
crazy.
We strike at the heart.
Damn, finances gone, rent not paid, house gone, wife left, kids don't love you.
We get it back.
Michael Jordan.
We get it back in teeth around here. That's how we play.
We get it back in teeth
That's crazy.
through anesthesia and careful surgery.
You know
so
what?
don't feel any pain.
So now you fist bump him?
We get it back in teeth is lightweight called. Like for Don. Anybody else say that shit, they gotta get jumped.
Oh, okay. Well, I know it's a little dreadful, but are you guys ready for a little bit of a recap?
No, not really, but I guess.
Is it gonna be sexy or traumatizing?
Why can't it be both?
It can be, and there's a kink for that. Drop was like, save me.
Repressed trauma unlocked.
Okay, so last session, the Traffic Society had been preparing for the next few days in different ways. Rosie and Don finally had a real conversation about their feelings and have become ever closer. Then Rosie was practicing his empathic abilities enough to where he has a full mental link to Estelle. She was able to shed some light on the journal he's been reading, confirming a bit more about the Three's link. Don has spent more time doing testing, preparing himself for his mission to save Jasmine. And then Cletus spent his time performing at Starfire and working with Cantor Sloan for the big heist against Gavin Tech. But come the day of, Cletus became hesitant of Cantor's plan and attempted to refuse as Mr. B enforced Cletus' contract to bend them to their will. And now we're all caught up. Okay, so we're going to start with Cletus. You would be exiting the bathroom.
Yeah.
after you had to collect yourself after the interaction you just had with Mr. B and Cantor. As you see, it looks like everybody is like geared up. They're like starting to exit out Starfire. As you see that Mr. B like locks eyes with you and like he gives you a head nod like to come towards him.
Okay, I do.
As everybody's walking out, as you see it, you're approaching Mr. B and Cantor. As you get there, you and Cantor look at each other for a moment, and Cantor turns around and starts walking with everybody. As Mr. B, it's just you and Mr. B in Starfire at the moment. And Mr. B looks at you and says, "Look, Cletus, I apologize how that went down. I get frustrated when agreements aren't upheld. And I want this to be a good relationship. It's why I've done so much for you. I helped you with Stella. I'm helping you try to gain your career back. I want you to succeed. I just need this one thing from you. And then our lives can be as flourishing as possible. I'm sorry for coming on straw. Sometimes tempers can flare when it comes to business. But I do see you as a friend."
Cletus doesn't say anything. He kind of just keeps the eye contact and then just walks into the car.
As you walk into the car, he follows you into it. As we will pan to Rosie and Don. Don, you are laying on this table with like a bunch of things attached to you at the moment. Across from you is Jasmine laying on this table looking like she's wearing similar things, as all these wires are connected to this like center console in between you guys.
Okay.
And that center console has Estelle's crystal attached to it, and then there is a chair in front of the center console, and then that where Rosie is sitting. Rosie, you are attached with like a band over your head and certain
Cerebro helmet.
yeah, essentially.
I was thinking the same thing.
And certain wires in your chest and arms connected to this thing, as like they have your hands on this center console, almost like you like joysticks, like controls. Okay. As Gavin is there, and he starts explaining that Don, you are going to be put under, and once you are put under, Rosie is going to try to charge this equipment to create a link between all your guys' consciousnesses together. Estelle's going to be essentially Rosie's anchor for the bridge. Pretty much, he's the builder, Estelle's the bridge, and you two and Jasmine and Don are like the people crossing the bridge. Best way to explain it.
Okay.
Okay.
So he would ask
Okay.
Gavin, so during this whole thing, am I gonna be mentally here or
You are going
only physically?
You are going to be in between. You are going to be conscious of what's going on around you,
Okay.
and you are going to be aware of what's going on in between them. That's why Estelle is going to be the anchor. She's going to be able to have a lot more focus in the consciousness, while you are help building and keeping the bridge up.
Okay, I think I understand.
I don't want to be grim here, but as we said, that this is dangerous. Before we start, do you all have anything you need to say, just in case?
I left letters for everybody, just in case. Thank you, Rosie. I stare at the rock. Thank you, Estelle. Thank you, Gavin Cal. Let's try our best to get my wife.
If we don't make it through this, I know you're gonna do whatever you want. You have your own feelings about the government and the way that they do things, but you know that you're more powerful than most people know. Don't give up on Corn.
Gavin would nod his head. I believe it is time. As you guys are in this room, it's not super big. The room that you guys are in, it's very intimate and consolidated. There's only like a handful. There's only like two workers with Gavin. You guys are in the R&D section of Gavin Tech. You know that there is security around and things like that, but in the actual room, there's not many of you. As Gavin would approach you, Don, and then as you see, he has a solution of some sort that he injects into you as your body starts to feel sleepy.
Oh.
And then
Oh, shit.
you like turn to the side as you see Jasmine as you pass out. So Rosie, now you're seeing Gavin flip all these switches and you're starting to hear humming throughout this entire room. You can then feel almost like electro charges being pulsed into you as you see the center console glowing up with lights, and then you see Estelle's rock, like crystal, glowing as well. Gavin looks to you and says, "Everything's ready. All we need for you to do is imbue your consciousness into these two through Estelle."
Okay. I think I'm ready.
Very well. You may proceed.
So Rosie grips like those handles as tight as he can as he thinks about both Don and Jasmine as he's staring at the glow from Estelle Stone, with the vibration of the room just like surging through his body as he tries to completely connect.
I want you to give me an intelligence save with advantage.
15.
With that 15, you are pushing and pushing. You're trying to expand your empathic abilities because this equipment that they're using is increasing your ability. This is you're like forcing yourself to cheat to like a master level.
This is like a force like amplifier.
Yes, they're amplifying your abilities, and you can feel the mental strain on yourself at the moment as it's like as you're trying to push through. You can feel almost like your mind collapsing and bending into you. As then you feel it looks like hands on top of your hands. As like you open your eyes and you see it's Estelle, like in her like physical form, and she's looking at you like, "We got this. We're gonna do this."
Yeah, we got to do it for them.
As she kisses you, and then it's like this electromagnetic pulse, this boom happens across Blades Mall. It's like this purplish aura, this field.
What the fuck is this? Star Labs is a particle accelerator?
I love it.
that explodes from Gavin Tech and expands all throughout. Cletus, as you're driving, it's very solemn and quiet in the car as you are with Cantor and Mr. B. As you then see just this wave of purple show up out of nowhere, and for a split second, you could have sworn you felt Rosie, like himself, just on top of you for just the split second. As soon as that wave came by, for whatever reason, it made you feel like Rosie was right on top of you.
What the? And Cletus like goes and he puts a couple extra knots in his top knot.
Rosie, as this like expanse happens, it then feels like you're holding Estelle. As you're like in this room of white. Think of like hyperbolic time chamber room of white at the moment, and it's just it's you two. Just there's nothing else around you.
So it's just like a white void.
Yes. It looks like you've had like the like psychic feel of Estelle and the things, but like this literally feels like she is physically right next to you.
What is this?
I'm not sure. This must be the linking that Gavin was talking about. This must be how we build the bridge.
Okay, so we didn't mess up. We still.
I don't think we messed up.
How do we build the bridge? Do we just think of a bridge? Like if Don's right there, like imagine Don there, and then imagine Jasmine there. There's a bridge in the middle.
As you say, imagine Don there and imagine Jasmine there. You see these like realms, essentially like spatial like portals open up. As it looks like this rainbow-like bridge, like kind of like the Bifrost in Marvel. This rainbow-like bridge come from underneath you as like these two portals connect to each other.
You did that?
No, jackass, you know you did that. This is you.
Yeah, I was.
I'm not the empath.
No, it was a trick question. I was trying to see if you were on the same page as me, if we knew what was going on.
Hey, Dropper is here and still ain't taking none of his shit. Yes.
But you passed the test. You know what's going on. So you stay here, right?
I don't know.
You're right. Okay. Cause he said I create the connection, you're the bridge. So this is you. So do I have to get Don out of... I walk over to the one where I pointed and I said Don should be over here.
As you walk over towards that, you're seeing like, as you're closer to it, you're seeing like flashes of Don, like memories of Don. It looks like he's like kind of lucid dreaming at the moment. You see that he's in a it looks like he's in a basketball game.
Come on, I'm out here. Pass me the rock. Why they always holding me? Ref, that's a foul. Foul, man. And one.
It looks like he is. It looks like he is in a Lakers jersey, and he is starring on the team while LeBron and Kobe are his like co-stars against Spike. In this like mesh of a dream at the moment.
I'm sorry, Spike, I killed you the first time, but you're not stopping this one.
So like if I touch where like the portal like thing is at, does it like ripple or whatever? Can my hand go through?
It looks like you're tapping on water at the moment. As it's like there's like ripples through it, and then your hand, you feel it go through. It looks like it feels like you're going through water when you put your hand through it.
Okay, so I try to like pop my head through.
As you pop your head through, it looks like you're in like this dream of like a basketball arena of these people playing, and you see Don just doing his thing.
Damn, Kobe, Brian, y'all ain't gonna help me. I got 150 out here by myself, just hoping.
Don!
Damn, who cheering for me? I point to like a little kid in front. What's up? Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Don, up here!
I look like up at the
As you look up, you see that it is like Rosie's face on the what is it called? Like,
The Jumbotron?
Yeah, the Jumbotron. As you're looking at Rosie, as like his head is popping out the Jumbotron.
Rosie, I thought you was coaching. What you doing up there?
As you look, you just see this. You just see like this like super old guy that looks like they're eating like some meat. That's going like, pass the ball.
That's how the fuck you see me, Don?
See, this is after our 7th championship. We on our 8th run right now. Like you had 7 years in the game. At first, you was a player.
This is your dream Laker team?
Yeah.
Where's Shaq?
Who?
Did you erase Shaq in your mind? Did you the Shaq? Do you remember why you're in your head right now?
As it pops in you.
Oh, fuck. I need a rope or a ladder or like. Can I jump?
Think of stairs.
I want to try to jump up there like.
You see,
Go gadget springs.
yeah. You see Don try to jump. Don, give me a strength roll with your stats.
You want me to roll what kind?
It's going to be a D10.
D10. So it is a 10.
As you see Don, it looks like he just jumps right into your mouth, Rosie. As like you were talking like, oh shit, and he launches right into your mouth as you both push out the
Dad, what the fuck was that for?
Why your breath smell like gabagool?
because you're imagining it. This is the dream world, or the mental mind world.
Were you eating sauce meat before this?
Don't disrespect me, Don. Okay, I'm the master of this situation right now, and I'm trying to help you. Right, Estelle? Right, I did this.
Yes, honey, you did it.
Yeah. See.
Hey, Estelle.
Hi, Don.
I start walking towards Estelle. So, what's going on?
Oh, you just forget everything?
No, like, where are we? Where do I go in?
That portal where you just came from is your consciousness.
Okay.
This is the bridge. You see the rainbows?
Okay. See.
And then
like,
over there, I know. I'm trying to break it down for you. And then over there is where you're supposed to get Jasmine. That's her consciousness.
Rosie, I thank you for the explanation, but you're kind of making me seem like I'm stupid or like I'm an idiot.
No, I'm not. I don't know how much you remember because you were just playing basketball like you had the greatest life.
I thought I was asleep.
Okay, I don't know what you remember now. Are you all good? You remember?
I walked to the portal. Estelle, do something about his attitude.
I look at Gavin in real life since I'm like, this guy.
As Gavin's just like writing things down, he's just like, huh, okay.
So Gavin can't see what's going on?
No.
Oh, okay. That makes it even better. I thought he was like a little projector you can see.
And I point back. I'm like, this guy.
Just down on the table.
I walk up to the Jasmine portal.
Okay.
I tap on it.
As you tap on it, it's like you're tapping air. You don't feel anything.
Rose, I don't really feel anything.
It's supposed to feel like water.
It feels like nothing, like air. Like I'm just reaching into air.
Here, hold on. Let me try. And I walk over.
As you walk over and you put your hand through it, you could feel it feels like water for you.
Yeah, it feels like water.
Can you open it? Like you did mine's?
What's a safe memory you could think of or something? I don't want to go into a crime scene or something. Or a shootout. Like
I think back of when Don and Jasmine had like their springtime games where it was just like mud pits in the backyard and tug of war and stuff like that.
Springtime games?
Yeah, we had like tug of war, the mud pit in the backyard.
Yeah, okay. So Rosie like sticks his hands in and he's like, springtime, games with the mud pit in the neighborhood with family. It's a good, nice time. And I'm just like swirling my hands around inside of it.
So with this is you trying to manipulate someone's mind to think a certain way. So with this, I'm going to need a persuasion roll from you.
Okay.
Finance.
7.
As you say springtime mud, you end up manipulating it to it looks like a very rainy day, as it looks like Jasmine has like an umbrella as she's looking at a dead person.
Damn it, bro!
As like it looks like in one of the like cornfields outside of the Cleveland area.
Fuck. This is where you guys used to play?
No, Rosie, this is back when Jasmine was working a double homicide of the cornstalk killer. He killed 2 teenagers, threw them in a fucking cornfield.
So that's not
no.
pretend. Fuck, Don. Okay, give me a second.
Are you sure?
I try to step in, but I'm like holding Don's hand to see if he can come in with me.
As you're holding Don's hand, and as you start walking in, you can see that Don does come with you.
Oh fuck.
Okay, you good, Don?
Yeah.
As it's literally pouring rain, like a storm happening right now, as you guys are in like muddy cornfields. As you can see, there's a bunch of policemen investigating maybe like 300 feet away from you.
Okay, Rosie.
Yeah.
I don't know what your outlaw training has taught you. But we shouldn't walk. We should walk out the cornfield and then walk towards the police. You get what I'm saying? Let's exit the cornfield away from the police and then walk towards the police.
Or we just walk there. You never brought your wife lunch at work?
I'm gonna leave you guys. I'm gonna leave you guys there. Cletus.
Yeah.
Bitch, what?
To a homicide?
So you guys are driving across town. That wave happens as you start. You know that you guys are starting to approach Gavin Tech. All the end, you probably got 24 worth of like Escalades of people loaded, geared up and armored up.
Damn.
As you see that everyone stops a couple blocks away from the Gavin Tech gate. Cantor and Mr. B both look at you. Said, "Okay. Remember, your job is to get in there, get the equipment on Gavin Tech's body, and then we bust it."
Cletus looks at him, nods his head.
Remember, this is for your future, for the future that you've always wanted.
Cletus looks at him, looks out the window, looks at Cantor, looks down, looks up, looks around, just takes a deep breath, and just like sits there.
You see Mr. B put his hand on your shoulder, and I want a perception check.
Oh, we're dog shit at perception, my guy. 10.
You feel like this wave of almost comfort come over you, of relaxation, essentially.
Okay.
Kind of essentially calming your nerves.
If I just do this, like, we're done, right?
Remember that you get you get the crown in my hands.
And this is gonna all be over.
Yes, we will get to the rest of our lives, how we've been living.
Okay. All right.
Once the crown is in my hands, your side of the agreement is completed. And then just leave the rest to me.
I'm ready.
We're going to let you go out ahead. And once you put the piece on Gavin, we will storm in. We'll know.
All right.
As like he just nods and opens the door for you to get out the car, to like walk the last block to the gates.
Okay. So I get out, tighten my tie, fix my man bun. My the heels on my penny loafers were kind of eating at my socks a little bit, so I pull them a little tighter. Start walking.
As you start walking, you hear Mr. B go, "Cletus,
Yeah?
please stick to the plan. I will know."
Okay. As I turn around and start walking.
Okay. As you walk like the block or two, as you see, it is the gates to Gavin Tech. It's in the middle of the day. It's not like it's curfew or anything like that. So as you start approaching, they open the gates for you. As you walk along the strip, is there anything like you're like thinking, doing as you're approaching Gavin Tech at the moment?
I'd pull Sully out.
As you try to call to Sully, he does not show up.
He doesn't show up.
He does not show up.
And I'm like, fuck! Shit! And I go walk off into like a bush and just start yelling a little bit. Because I was gonna grab Sully and I was gonna shake the shit out of him.
What is just out of anger?
Yeah.
Like, get your anger out?
And I was gonna ask him a couple things.
And I'm like, I don't have anybody to talk to. I don't have anything. Okay, I guess we're just gonna go in here. We're just gonna do this. We're gonna throw this thing on Gavin Count, steal the crown, and we're gonna leave. That's it. That's what all it is. All it is.
As like Cletus like looks down at like his one penny loafer, and he keeps that contract stuck in his sock,
Okay.
and he's just like, and he looks at the contract, and he looks at the door, and he looks at the contract, and he looks at the door. He sighs again, and goes in the door.
As you walk through the doors of Gavin Tech, you see that it looks like business as usual going about. You know that there's the front desk and, you know, people going about, people that you're semi-familiar with. What do you do?
I would go to the bathroom.
Okay, the one that you broke?
Yeah,
Okay.
the new fancy bathroom.
Uh-huh.
And I need a little bit before I start doing this.
Okay.
So I go in the bathroom, I lock the door, put the cosmic on the sink, and I take my contract and I go to snort it up.
With your contract?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a Constitution save.
Constitution save.
How can I ask how tight you rolled that?
That contract?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. How tight did you roll it, or is it this big tunnel? Like
big
both
tunnel.
nostrils go inside of that.
Big tunnel. Lots of gaping going on. Constitution. That's an 8.
It's like a paper towel roll.
I know. I just didn't like how you said lots of gaping going on. I just didn't like that.
Roll me a D100.
You bought the. If he fucks up this man's bathroom again, I'm going to fuck. That'll be the highlight of this goddamn mark.
20.
That's the wild magic table that he's rolling on, ain't it?
Yep.
You cast grease centered on yourself. Immediately, grease gets all over the bathroom as you're like slipping around.
Oh shit! As I like fall down and the contract hits the ground too, and it like opens up, and I like glance over it a little bit.
Give me an investigation.
19.
The contract as it has been specified, it looks like there's been addendums made. Mm-hmm. And you can see like the dates of the addendums made have been within like the last like 4 days.
Oh really?
Yes, that the addendums in the contract has essentially been made specifying what your actions are going to be for this deal to go
Okay.
down. Which now things are starting to come to you that these were the conversations that you were having within these like 4 or 5 days.
Okay.
With Cantor and Mr. B, and you agreeing to these terms.
Okay.
It shows like your signature for each addendum.
Oh really?
Yes. Which it is like it is that the first one was that you were working with Cantor Sloan and the Beast Boys.
Yeah.
Then the next one is that you were going to be the one in actions of apprehending the crown and incapacitating Gavin. And then the third one is during your while you are getting the crown in Gavin's office, you are to place a device, like essentially you are placing a charge in Gavin Tech's office to destroy it.
Oh damn.
After you receive the crown. After the crown is in Mr. B's hands, and it doesn't even say Mr. B. It says Bale Morningstar's hands.
Cletus stops you for a second and says, "Who the fuck is Bale Morningstar?"
Yes. It says after it's in Bale Morningstar's hands.
Who is that? Mr. GM?
Bale is the first archdevil. Is the archdevil of the first floor of the house after Tiamat loses her job.
Oh, shit. You got me hemmed up in this?
Yo, D&D, I was like, damn, I know I heard that name before.
To people who don't know, Bale is the first as the archdevil of the first floor of the Nine Hells.
For people at home, my face just says it all. I'm so fucking upset.
So it says that once the crown is in Bale Morningstar's hands, then you have completed your terms for your contract to work with Starfire, and you see like your allowances, your stipend, you and Stella. It has like Stella's name in there. Anything that you want is yours while working under, and it says that you are employed by Bale Morningstar.
Okay.
Things start getting wordy with legal jargon as then you start hearing like knocks on the door. It's just like, why is this locked? Hey, give me. You hear like behind the door, like, hey, get the key. We need to open the bathroom for people. Like you're hearing that on the other side.
As I like get up and throw the contract really quick inside back into my sock, and I just start casting prestidigitation on all the grease and myself.
So I'll say that you are in the process of doing it.
Okay.
But it's not. You're not going to be able to do it
All
as you see. These people start opening the door, and I'm going to roll dex saves for them.
Okay.
You know what's gonna really piss me off? Because Gavin gonna blame us.
I rolled a 2, a 5, a 2, and a 1. As these people like open the door, start walking, you immediately start seeing these people like start sliding everywhere, falling onto the ground, getting covered in the grease. As you see, these people are just like, "Oh, what the fuck!"
I'm sorry. And so I collect myself and like jump over them.
Give me a dex save as well to try to make sure you don't fall in the grease.
If you fall.
13.
So you would, as you're like, I'm sorry, you then fall on the ground as you are covered in grease as well. I'm just sitting like, you start just crawling out the bathroom.
Yeah.
As people are like, what the fuck? Cletus, is that you? As you,
No, this is Cletus's evil brother, Bleedus.
and I snarl at him.
Yo, I just love Oso has just been upset ever since he read the name out.
Bro,
He's defeated. We
Cleats
defeated
gonna
Oso.
fuck up, break his contract, and he's gonna get instantly teleported to some labyrinth somewhere.
as Cletus, you start rushing out, as you hear people just like yelling your name, bitching, like, Cletus, what the fuck?
I shut the door. I shut the door and lock it. And I start pressing, like, as I'm like walking down the hallway, I'm like prestidigitating myself so I don't look like I'm fucking covered in grease.
So where are you going?
The first thing on the thing was to go to.
You should have burned away any evidence.
I'll go check at Gavin's office.
So as you start trying to go towards that way, you know that Gavin's office is guarded.
Yeah.
As you see, it's 2 guards
Hey,
in
guys.
front of like the hallway. Oh, hey, Cletus.
What's going on? Have you seen Gavin anywhere?
Yeah, he's down in R&D testing, doing your procedure with with Rosie and Don.
Oh my god, that's...
As I like stop myself and I'm like,
Shit. Okay, cool. Gavin wanted me to grab something out of his office real quick.
You're going to need to give me a deception check because you just asked where Gavin was.
yeah, I know. 18.
They both look at you, and then they look at each other, and they're like, "Okay, let's go." As like they start like walking towards like the door of Gavin's office.
Okay.
As you see that they open it for you 3 to go in.
Okay.
So you walk into Gavin's office. As you're seeing, it doesn't look anything like it used to. Like he
really?
like he redid it from when last time Corrin was here.
Oh, my man just be having shit remodeled, bro. He got it like that. My man is fucking HGTV home improvement.
Did Corey ever fix that wall before he got apprehended?
Maybe not. That was behind. It was like a false wall.
Okay.
I
forgot.
Yeah. Okay.
As I'm like looking around, and, like I go sit in his desk. Like on his chair. I'm like, okay, it's got to be in here. He said in this drawer, and I'm like taking a little bit of extra time, and I'm going to sleight of hand place the charge under the desk and like just take a random like knick-knack from inside one of the drawers.
Give me a sleight of hand with advantage.
Okay. 17.
So they're just kind of waiting. Looks like they're just chit-chatting with each other as they're like waiting by the door of the office.
I pulled the thing out. I swapped the charge, put it in the desk. I grabbed whatever out of the desk. I'm just something random.
Yeah, you're just grabbing a random thing.
Random thing.
Well, we'll say it looks like a little Altoids box.
Little Altoids box.
Yeah, that's to say like what you grab. It just looks like you don't like just the box looks like you know how like Altoids are.
Yeah, a little tin.
Yeah, a little tin.
I grab it and I'm like, all right, guys, I got it. And I put it in my pocket. Thank you so much for letting me in. And I like dap them up.
Yeah, they dap you up. Be like okay, and they let you out.
Yep. And I go down to R&D.
Okay. As you start going down to R&D, once again, you know that R&D is guarded, as you don't have just regular authorization to be there. As you do see, as soon as you start looking down the R&D hallway, you see that one room looks like there's like 12 people outside.
I'll just go over there and check that out real quick.
As you're going there and check it out, you see it looks like Gavin like you know how the R&D has like those
big glass,
the big
like,
glass windows for people to see through. As you do see, it looks like Gavin is there. Looks like he's working. As you see Don on a table, as you see Jasmine on a table, as it looks like Rosie's in the center. You're just seeing like Rosie's backside at the moment.
Oh my God. I can't do this right now. And I'm like, what are the other things on the contract?
So I like pull up the contract and like look at the steps again.
The contract is covered in grease right now, so it's kind of incomparable.
Okay. Any of the doors locked, or is it just open? It's like an open room.
Like the door's locked. Like you see, like there's the doors. Think of like the door right here, right? And then there's 2 large window panes on each side. As there's a guard in front of the door, and then like 6 people on each side looking through the windows.
Okay.
Would you like me to jump?
No, because it's gonna make the decision even harder.
Maybe.
I guess I'd stay in the jump. I'd be standing there for a
Okay.
couple minutes.
So
Fuck. Off. Bitch.
we
Tits.
are officially in Jasmine's mind. Don,
Fuck. Yeah.
you are
Please tell me. I'm sorry. Please tell me she got sunglasses. She pulled the sunglasses off like
Fucking CSI.
CSI Miami.
Yes.
She was,
And just clip it right there on her shirt. Her shirt just.
Don, as you are because your guys' thing was you're gonna try to like circle around.
Yeah,
right?
you can't. Walk
but I asked him. I was like, "Can we just walk straight there? You never brought lunch to your wife while she's working before?"
What food, Rosie?
Imagine something.
I imagine a ham sandwich.
Nothing happens for you.
It's probably because we're in her mind.
You
She
imagine
has
something.
a ham sandwich.
As you are thinking a ham sandwich, as it looks like an Italian like an Italian sub comes out, forms in like wrapped up in like a lunch bag.
Appreciate you, Rosie.
Yeah, it's damn. This is a sub from Dino's.
Who's Dino's?
Oh, it's a couple.
If
Don't
you
worry about it. It's from New York. That means you're a good husband. You went all the way to New York to get a sub for
I
her.
don't think. Oh, stop. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, let's
Ready?
go.
As you are approaching Don, you're realizing that you're still in like your Lakers uniform. And like Rosie's in his regular wear, but you guys are about to be approaching like a crime scene.
Oh, I need to switch out. Rosie, imagine me in my dentist uniform, like with schmucks.
Your dentist uniform.
Yeah, like a schmuck, like white, baby blue, powder blue uniform, like how
Listen.
nurses wear.
You got to dress the part. Either we do overalls because of where we're at, or we do full Men in Black suits because of where we're at.
I'd rather do full Men in Black suits than overalls.
Sure. I'm J, you're K.
Why? Wait. Shouldn't the guy that's about like 6 feet tall and that's athletic and that's like basketball should be J, and the more wiser, kind of crankier, mature person should be K?
I like that one summertime song Will Smith made.
You know what? Summertime is a classic. Okay. You could be
So
J.
Rosie thinks of them both in suits.
Okay.
But it doesn't end up like Men in Black. He's dressed like Neo and Don's dressed like Morpheus. With the glasses on.
Wait. So in this one, you're K and I'm J, but in the last one, I couldn't be J.
What are you talking about?
You know what? Nothing. I pop my trench coat and start walking.
As Rosie changes your guys' outfits as you guys start approaching into the cornfield. As you're approaching into the cornfield, you see that it looks like there's someone essentially telling Jasmine what happened. Okay, they say 16 years old. They were found here by the farmer. This is their property. As it looks like there is lacerations in the neck, like their throat was slit. As you're approaching, you see that this teenager, the body that's there, you recall it being a young teenage girl.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're looking at her right now, it looks like it's Stella.
Oh shit. Rosie. I need your help.
What?
I'm thinking Jasmine is dreaming about her, like she's having a nightmare. She's having a nightmare about her sister dying. She's replacing the victim. She's replacing the victim with Stella.
As like you see the body, it looks like Stella.
Oh, well, I mean, Stella's not dead.
I understand it, but she doesn't know that because she's in a like.
Okay. But we just gotta go talk to her.
You're right. So I walk up.
As you start approaching, it looks like Jasmine like is kneeled down, like looks like she has gloves on, like investigating like the body. Agent, what are you doing here?
I need to talk to you.
About what? This is my crime scene.
About something bigger than this crime scene.
I'm a little busy. Can't you see that there's a young woman who just died?
Jasmine.
As you see, she gets up and looks at you, and you can see like the weird like kind of confusion in her face. And now I need a charisma check.
6.
As you are looking at her as you say Jasmine, and then her eyes start to focus in on you. Don, what are you doing here? This is a crime scene. What?
I need to talk to you.
Can we talk after?
It's important.
Jensen, can you handle this? As
Aye.
as she walks, she takes a couple of steps with you. What's going on? How'd you even know I was here?
Yeah, my fault. Sorry.
I have a New York contact. I grip her by like both of her hands.
Okay.
Hey, sweetheart. I need for you to think of like our first date.
What? This is not the time right now.
Can you please do this for me? Please. Just remember, it was raining just like this. I chased you down, tried to give you back your wallet. You kind of sprained my arm, threw me against the building because you thought I was trying to attack you. Can you remember that for me?
As she's holding your hands, as I need a wisdom check from you.
I can't use my luckies, can I?
I'll say you can use luckies.
Okay, I'm using a lucky then.
Okay.
I take that. That is a 10.
Okay, a 10. As you see her breathing, and then next to you know, as you're holding her hands, and as Rosie, you're there. Next to you know, you like blink, and then looks like you're in a completely different area. You guys are outside a bar in the middle of the night, but you're not with Jasmine.
Oh,
she disappeared.
What happened to the crime scene?
Damn it. Okay, so I told her to think about our first date memory, just something more pleasant. And this is back when I chased her down and tried to give her wallet back during our first date. Like, she thought I was trying to be a weird and
you were just chasing her?
She left her wallet. I'm not gonna just let a lady leave her wallet.
As you guys are talking, you see, by the bar where you see it looks like Jasmine walking. Then you see this figure rush up to Jasmine as like the tap on the shoulder, and Jasmine throws them to the ground, and then she's just like, "Oh my God, Chuck! I'm so sorry!" As she is goes and she's like picking him up.
The circlet. That's what it is, Dad. So every memory that she has with you is really Chuck. Also, did she ever find that killer?
Yes, she found
because
that
that's a bunkabucho. It's a Japanese chef knife. The way the cut was, you can only get it on West 14th where you're at.
Wait. How do you know? Another time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'd be good at that job.
As it looks like, she's like helping, like, and you're seeing it looks like Chuck Woodley. She's like helping him up as like getting them nice, and then she like thanks him.
Stop wearing button-ups. Your stomach don't fit. T-shirts are the move.
As you see, like both of them like look outward.
I point to Don.
You see that she like grabs Chuck Woodley's hand, and they just start walking away.
Damn it.
So
Shit. So we can either interfere or.
maybe we rewrite. We can kill Chuck.
But that's
And then you can accidentally meet Jasmine.
Rosie, that's a lot to do in her memories.
It's not. He's right there. What am I going to do? Go to prison in her memories? I can go kill Chuck right now.
But she can try to kill you in her memories.
Okay, but then you could save the day. You could stop. You could stop what's going on. And then she'll be like, oh my gosh, this good guy who's a dentist and a basketball player.
Okay. Or how about we try a new memory?
How the fuck do we do that?
Don't you got like you got empath, you got the
You think of something.
I know what we can do. So I want to go to the pizza spot they're at. Can you attempt to transmit my feelings to Jasmine?
I mean, it's easier said than done, but like I can't. Don, like if you think about it, we're in mentally 720. Not 4K. I'm not even at 1080p yet. We're at 720p. So, just to give you a scale of what my capabilities are at the moment.
That is a wild statement coming from Rosie, who
That's
can
what
barely
I'm
understand how to use a TV remote.
I'm looking around like, you don't know apps. You don't know how to use a TV remote. You barely even know how to use the toilet sometimes, and you telling me you understand
Resolution?
the resolution, the quality of videos?
Yeah, you didn't. Did you not listen to Cleet's whole album? Only one of them was a hit, but he had HD Cowboy.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't.
It explains the type of ways you could see him by your perception in the world.
It came out in those little UMD discs on the back of the PSP only release.
You having a PSP only release album is fucking wild. Also fire.
You only listen to Cleet Fleet?
I listen to Cleebly. Ain't nothing.
This bitch said HD Cowboy. Hold on a second.
Pull that shit out your ass.
Straight out of Poland.
But hey, now you gotta write another song.
I can't. I might not make it.
Can you try to change the memory? If I like give you a memory of both of us in it, can you try to switch this memory?
I mean, if we're closer to her, right, we can possibly, because she recognized you last time. We could possibly try to push, you into her emotions in the ways that she thinks of Chuck, and maybe, I don't know how it's gonna work. Really, at that point, it's on her how she wants to connect to that.
Okay.
As you guys are talking, Rosie, you hear Estelle be like, remember what Gavin said. Things can be sensitive. So if you keep on pushing, you might end up breaking her consciousness. You have to do this delicately.
Does he hear it too or no?
No.
So do I try to just set them up on a date and they meet each other for the first time?
This isn't about I don't think this is about recreating the history. I think this is about grounding Jasmine back to reality to bring her out.
Okay. So we got to show her magic.
What?
She's going to pay attention to whoever does magic in this world. Because they knew about this shit.
But what was the whole words who are you yelling at beforehand?
What do you mean?
Who were you yelling at? Estelle?
Estelle, you're not paying attention?
I can't hear her, Rosie.
Really?
Estelle, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear him.
Yeah, she can hear you.
Can I hear you?
I'm talking.
I can't hear her.
Selective hearing.
I don't have. Fuck off.
We all have it sometimes. I do when she's telling me what to do.
As this memory expands, as you guys are now sitting in a pizza shop. As you see, it looks like Chuck and Jasmine walking into the pizza shop. As it looks like you guys are like on a date.
Us two?
Yes, it looks like you two are on a date. Like what you can imagine is that she's like you guys are replacing people that that Don and Jasmine saw when they walked in the pizza shop that they were on a date.
So you would notice that.
Yeah.
Sugar daddy.
It's like a half-eaten like pizza, and like you guys are like you guys are both like holding each other's hands.
Why are you holding my hand, Don?
You're holding my hand, Rosie.
Don't fucking hold my hand.
Anyway, Estelle, I don't mean anything by this. I'm not a flirtatious guy. Rosie is holding my hand. Is anybody at the counter yet?
You mean like workers or
Yeah, workers?
No, there is nobody.
Can I slide in as a worker at the counter?
You can attempt to. You look like you're on a date. You don't look like you're working on there. Rosie would have to try. Would have to attempt to change you.
Rosie, make me look like one of the pizza guys working here.
Don, why are we being tricksters? Wait until they sit down. We walk over. We have a conversation with them.
Okay, fine.
You didn't hear anything Estelle said?
No, because I can't hear her.
As like you guys are talking, like you guys can see like Chuck look your way. He's just like lovers quarrel. Huh.
I'll beat that.
We're not lovers. I mean, we love each other, but
Don't talk.
Hey man, I don't judge. You got a nice smile, man. But you should get some work done on your teeth.
Hey, don't steal my line, bro.
What do you mean you're in line?
Don't compliment my man's smile.
yeah,
Only I
that's
can.
my man's line. Well, not my man like that. Damn it, Don.
As you see Jasmine be like, Chuck, it's okay. Just let them have their date. As they order and they sit down at the moment.
What, our tables are like pretty close or whatever. Or?
It'd be like from right here,
Oh, okay.
and then you guys would be like over there. So probably like,
Yeah.
15 feet away.
So how long you guys been dating?
You see them both look at you, and then Jasmine be like, this is our first date.
Oh, yeah. You look like a good friend of mine's wife.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Jasmine or Monikel?
Depending on how she feeling.
Yeah.
Or who's in her memories, you know.
Birth name versus chosen name.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I need a charisma check from you, Rosie.
Oh, that sucks. Do I have any bonuses on anything
Technically,
from what I did?
Technically, you would be able to. So we're gonna say that, per your proficiency bonus, you can replace any check you're doing with your intelligence modifier. You get what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So if you have to do any kind of strength, dex, charisma, wisdom, anything, you can while you're in here, you can replace the roll you're going to use with your intelligence modifier instead of like the dex one, instead of the wisdom one, instead of the charisma one. So your persuasion, right? What is your persuasion?
My persuasion is a -1.
So then you would replace your charisma number with your intelligence number,
Which would be a +4.
which would be a +4. So you would have a +4 to this roll.
Okay. Fuck, I rolled real low.
Damn, and you was not trash for real.
You want to take a shot?
Lock it in, yes or no. That's it.
Do you think I need a shot right now?
Yeah, I think you need a shot right now. I ain't gonna fall.
You want that? You want this lick
I'll take one now.
Okay.
for the culture?
Yeah.
For Jasmine.
Throw it in that one.
I still don't even know what I'm doing yet.
About to pull a fucking Joker. That's what you about to do.
Fucking send a pencil through Gavin Cal's eye.
No, you're about to set fire to this goddamn hospital/tech facility. And walk
I ain't
around
doing
with nurse.
To the tag.
All right. Elsacoma's about to take a shot of death elixir.
All right.
All right, Elso. 3, 2, 1, shoot.
Appreciate you, Big Salsa.
Yeah.
Hey,
I think Chappie's trying to wait his time because he said he's not going to be able to hold down on the Death Elixir till at least 11:30.
I know.
And so that's why he keeps postponing his shit because he's afraid he might have to.
You know, you're like an hour left, right, Pimpin?
I know. I just got to make it another 45 minutes tops.
You a whole bunch of actions.
This is all about you, Don.
No, bitch, there's a fatal three-way in this bitch.
It really is about to be. So I pull up.
Hey,
How you feeling, also?
Sucks.
I love you and thank you. I did it for you. I'll do it for you.
Only reason why I asked you, and I did it because you said so, is because I already made a promise to you as Oso and as Rosie.
You
that
may
I
now
will
roll.
do whatever I can.
Big money, no whammy. Big money, no whammy. Big
20.
money. Hell yeah.
Unnatural.
Fuck yeah.
As you say, Jasmine Monakel, she's like, huh. As her mind starts, like you could see, like in her mind, like her shit starts racing like through her eyes, and then you see her like hold her head as it looks like she's in pain. As you see, like, her like, what, no. As you see, it looks like she's starting to form into her dragon self. She's like, no,
Come on.
where are you?
I'm right here.
As you see, it looks like this like pizza shop looks like it's expanding. As you hear her go like, Don, Chuck, Don, Chuck, Don, Chuck. As you see, it looks like images of Don and then Chuck Woodley, like actual people, like all showing up in like different outfits. Each one, you see like Don in like dentist, you see Don in like basketball wear, in like casual clothes. As you're seeing Chuck Woodley in like the same thing. As you see like these things start forming, you see it looks like Jasmine's body's going defensive. As all the Dons and the Chucks look at you guys like you guys are viruses, and they are trying to, and like they would try to essentially eliminate you at the moment.
I was on point when I said we Neo and Morpheus.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
As I'm gonna hold you there.
No.
As we would switch back to
Every Don and Chuck got glass malls.
I don't like that. I really don't.
So,
like that.
Cletus, I've given you plenty of time to think. You are outside the door with the other Gavin Tech employees watching, as Gavin is working at the moment. As you see, like, everything's happening. As you hear people whispering, like, what do you think's going on? Do you think it's working? And, like, you're hearing, like, man, I can't believe that Gavin pulled this out of his ass after the Frost King destroyed our equipment. I didn't think it was going to work. You're hearing like all these whispers going on. It's just like, I wonder if their friend Rosie's going to survive. Do you think any of them are going to survive this? Like, and then another one's like, this is just such a volatile experiment. Like, we're getting so much info that has never been done before. This is going to be so expansive for Gavin Tech, but these people might die. You're hearing all these different things.
I'm having a panic attack.
You can feel as like you're like panicking, you can feel like pressure almost like on the back of your head.
Is anybody looking at me?
At the moment, no. No,
everyone's kind of focused on
everyone's focused on that. The only one who technically could that isn't focused on that is the guard in the front door, because it's his job to make sure that he's looking outwardly.
Walk up to the guard in front.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Suggestion on him.
Okay. All right, what is your DC again? Wisdom save.
Yeah, 17.
Here we go. That is a 17 exactly. So, this guy knows that you cast it on him. Well, what was your suggestion? Because you still technically would have said
It was going to be like, it's okay, man. You could take off for the day. I got this.
As he looks at you like, what are you doing? As you see, like, he, like, grips his weapon. Like, why the hell did you just cast suggestion on me? And, like, he says it outwardly, so a couple people start looking.
Because I need to talk to Gavin Cal.
With what?
And then I'm going to invoke my actor feat.
Okay.
It's me, Corin.
Okay, so I am going to say...
No way. You evil bitch.
You mad at me for throwing a coin, but he out here signing contracts for our doom
Oh, you still gonna get your...
and besmeeching our brother's motherfucking name.
So with this, you're going to need a deception check with disadvantage, but because you're actor feat, it evens it out. Okay? And then they make an insight check against your deception to see if you are faking. All right. So I need a flat deception check.
24.
They need a nat 20.
I know.
That is a 12. You see, like all the people around you give you looks like, like there's gasp.
And I put my finger over my mouth to go,
You see the guy take a step away.
and Corin goes, you guys can leave this building.
I mean, no offense, but like Gavin's still the boss.
That's okay.
We have orders.
And I am giving you temporary orders.
The boss is right there.
I know. Are you going to defy me?
It's not defying you, it's defying the boss.
Fine. So I open up the door.
As you see, like, they're all just, like, looking at you, scared. But, like, you know, freaked out that, like, Corin, that you're there. You, walk in as you see, like, Gavin, look up, and he's just like, what are you doing here, Cletus? As, you know, Rosie, you are half conscious as you hear, like, what are you doing here, Cletus?
I'm like, Cleats here?
And then I say in Corin's voice, Gavin, I need to have a word with you.
Rosie would say, in Dragon, Corn, what's going on?
I would ignore him.
Okay. You ignore him. Give me, once again, a flat deception check.
20.
Gavin would then be like, what are you doing, Cletus?
I need to have a word with you.
We're busy. We can talk afterwards.
We need to talk now.
Give me a good reason to.
I have to talk to you in private, and I will.
Leave this room. You're going to be a distraction to your friends.
I just need you. I don't need them.
I don't care.
What's going on? Is everything okay?
You come in here. I don't know how you got past my guard. Then you immediately try replacing your voice with Corin's. Get out of here.
As Cletus turns around and starts to walk outside the room, he casts Misty Step and appears right next to Gavin,
Okay.
pulls his equipment out, attempts to slap it on him.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand.
The 18.
So, Rosie, because
Question, when I'm talking, not mentally, but like physically, right? Mm-hmm. Does Don still hear? Am I like, is it just me talking just in general? So like Don would hear what I'm saying? Like the same way as I'm talking to Estelle?
yes.
Wait, Rosie Cleats there? What's
So you rolled an 18 sleight of hand, right? Okay, let's see if, because, Rosie, you're on this, and Gavin's in front of you. You can see him. So you see Cleus as... That is a natural 4.
How is this going to hurt our situation if I cast Silvery Barbs?
Like right now, physically, right
Yeah.
now? Like, Don, and you're talking about your situation in the,
Yeah.
in the dream. I would need an intelligence save to see if you can split your focus enough to do that. Because if you can't, then just so it doesn't completely fuck you guys, I'm gonna we'll have you roll the save right now. Because if you fail it, then I'm going to say you can't do it.
Okay.
Other than you attempting to, and then you killing you guys.
Because this is confusing, and then after hearing everything that, like, all the information that was given to us, him even just like being in the room is such a danger.
Yeah, sure.
To everybody's lives.
Does he get my +4 for the saves or no? Because like
I'm gonna say
Don's
no
in the
because
room.
you're incapacitated, but he's incapacitated. They have to be conscious.
Ooh, it was almost a 19. That one.
So you are essentially stunned.
Hold on.
You have Indomitable.
I know. I'm seeing how many I have at this level. I don't remember how many I have.
You have one
Don't waste it on me, bro.
because you get that at like 9th level. You don't get your second Indomitable till.
Yeah, I might need it for what we're doing. I don't want to metagame, so I feel like if I saved it, that'd be metagaming. Because of what's going on, I would try to stop whatever's happening. So I'm going to use my Indomitable.
Okay.
And I wasted it. Yep.
it ain't a 1 though.
It's a 3, but that still doesn't matter.
So you are in this state of, because you're so focused, you don't have enough reaction time as you see Cletus. You put this like claw right on this like essentially like spider claw right onto Gavin as he can't get out the way, as you immediately see Gavin himself like freeze in a stasis and then collapse to the ground. As he collapsed to the ground, you can hear a lot of like humming that's always been going around in Gavin Tech stop, like almost kind of like a halfway powered outage.
I'm like, Clee, what the fuck are you doing? They're gonna die in here because of that.
I will give you one more action before Cletus, because you jumped up and because Rosie failed, he's stuck at the moment.
I'm stuck. Like
Yes.
I feel like you'd see me surging
Because
like,
people are like the guards are swarming in at the moment into the room. So what is your next action before you would quote unquote roll initiative?
Cletus would look down the hallway, and I'm assuming it's just flooded with guards like at this door.
Yes.
And he looks past the hallway, out the window at the other side of the hallway, and will cast Dimension Door, open it up, and appear outside the building.
You're gonna go outside the building?
Like, towards, like, the entrance. Like, where the main lobby is when you first come in. Because I'm assuming I went in the lobby, there's the bathroom, went
Yeah,
down,
I'm just saying,
there's
like, that's the spot where you want to be outside the building in front of the entrance.
how far is the bench?
Actually, no, this would be
It's
my...
500 feet.
This would be my selfless thing that I would do.
Because you can go at a pretty decently around Gavin Tech with 500 feet from where you're at.
Yeah,
That's
I
why
guess I could go anywhere in Gavin Tech.
It's yes
For the most part.
close to yes. The R&D is towards like the center of the building.
The R&D is towards the center of the building.
Yes.
And the crown was somewhat supposed to be located
In Gavin's office.
in Gavin's office.
But Mr. B told you that Gavin had to be incapacitated for you
Yeah.
to access the crown.
Yep. Okay, so then I would Dimension Door into Gavin's office. Since the door is already closed, nobody would be able to see me.
Okay.
A visage of horns appears over Cletus, kind of like a cloak as you're staring at him. And he looks dead at your face and says, "I'm sorry," as he zippers open the fabric of the universe and steps into it and zips it back up.
Dimension door as the guards immediately start swarming. As you hear them like on comms, like Cletus is in the building, Gavin Cal is incapacitated, apprehend Cletus, full force, don't hold back. You hear all these things happening, as then you hear Rosie, you hear yourself you can hear a loud boom crash happen, and then you're hearing like on the comms like Gavin Tech is being attacked. Starfire's here. Starfire's here. As I'm going to jump back to Don and Rosie for a second. So, Rosie, you hear Cletus and you're like, "What the hell? Oh, what the hell's going on?" As you just seen all that stuff happen, and you're hearing that stuff on the outside world now. You know, apprehend Cletus. Starfire is here. Storming Gavin Tech.
So he's hearing all that.
Yes, he is. He's hearing all that. You, Don, you just heard him say Cletus's name.
They're gonna die in here.
Yes. Also, like they're gonna die here. Like you hear as these like things are showing up at the moment. As these Dons and Chucks that they're all looking at you guys like drones ready to fight.
Pressure.
You guys have essentially like seconds for a small conversation.
Rosie,
As these things are forming, as you guys are like almost getting like back to back.
So this is right after you heard everything I just screamed.
Rosie, what happened? Is Cleet still here? Is he like just waiting for us? What's going on?
Something happened with Cleet. Gavin took care of it. It's fine. Just focus on Jasmine.
You hear Estelle go like, you can't lie to him. Stop that. Stop trying to protect. Stop making decisions for other people.
I say in my head, hoping that she can hear it, so I don't have to say it out loud. If this is the last moments that he's gonna have, then he should be able to connect with her and have a happy time before it's over.
Who are you? Rosie, I lay down and die? Or are you Rosie the fucking butcher? Get out there and beat Cletus's ass. I will hold the bridge down.
Are you gonna be able to do that?
I was on Mob Wife. I can handle it. Get the fuck out there.
Don,
Yeah,
there's some issues going on out here.
Cleet fucked up.
I'm gonna take care of it. Estelle's gonna guide you the rest of the way. Focus on Jasmine.
Cleet fucked up.
I'll be back as soon as I can. All right?
Can I at least get like the little empath earpiece you use for Estelle?
Sorry, doesn't work that way, bud.
Damn it!
She'll keep everything connected. You just gotta focus on Jasmine. Rosie's going to let go.
As you see Rosie out. So Don, you are there, surrounded by Chucks and Dons, as they have like amalgamations of weapons. Like you see, like even like you, some of them looks like they have like a basketball as a weapon. You even see like your glaive. You see your old piece your old weapon that you lost that changes weapons. You see your maul, and then you see Chuck at like regular form. You see Chuck as like his like draconic abilities, all surrounding you.
Taking you to Oklahoma.
Don.
Deedle deedle deep beat down.
Don takes a deep breath. He pulls. We're still in our matrix. I'm still in my matrix gear, right?
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
you would still be in your
So,
matrix here.
The little tiny ass Morpheus glasses. you
Yeah.
got.
I break the little tiny ass Morpheus glasses and I start going to a rage. I throw my motherfucking glaive in my mouth on my Zorro shit. I take my maul out and I chuck him like fourth quarter by myself. I wouldn't have it any other way. Hey coach, if you can hear me, give me a little purple light.
As you see like the lights in the pizza shop.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Rosie's current wife and Rosie's pretend wife.
What? Okay, so
Got some splaining.
Don, you are going to be up against Jasmine's defensive mind at the moment. All right. Now, what I need from you is a dex check to see if you go first.
5.
Yes, you don't go first.
Okay.
As you immediately see this swarm attack you, you see these Dons and Chucks start swarming you. Now, they are going to try to attack you. You could either block with Dex or Con, your choice.
I'm a block with Con. 8.
As you see these Chucks and Dons start swarming you, you harden your body as these ching, 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 all these hits are like bouncing off you at the moment.
Okay, so when I go to attack this swarm, I want to kill all the Chuck Willies and just non-lethal damage, knock out all the Dons.
Okay, so this will be like your first attack on them. Okay.
Okay. 9.
I rolled 14.
Damn.
As you start trying to swing at them, you see all of them finessing, maneuvering your dodges and everything. As you're swinging wildly, if you're not affecting any of them, as they're gonna try to come back on top of you.
With a 14.
You see all of them, looks like they do like this almost like Naruto ninja strike at the same time as you just like puff your chest out as you body all of it like the third Raikage.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You can't assault my Colgate shield.
Take it.
I take it 11.
So, you as they pierce into you, push back, and then you immediately start like jumping and swiping at the Chuck Woodley's first, right?
Yes.
You like boom, boom. You're taking dozens of them down at the moment. As you can see, it looks like Jasmine is still just it looks like almost like a video game, like she's like just like floated up, being like held captive.
You don't belong here. You're ugly. Your fucking shirts don't fit. Fuck. 6.
You're pushing them. Next thing you know, you feel all the Dons. Looks like they stab into you, like all the glaive wielding Dons stab into you, and your con is now 3.
Her con is 3.
Push as like you would push back on them as it looks like these like chucks these chucks that you took out are forming back.
Now my watch with a motherfucking 13.
As you start like, no, stay down, sit down.
Shit! Fuck down! Nobody likes you. Your mama don't like you. You know what? Your twin partners, they don't even like you. With a motherfucking 13.
These Dons try getting on top of you, and you do just this like big overarching sweep to push everything out. As you see, it looks like Jasmine, she is unguarded at the moment.
I run to her.
You're gonna run to her.
Yes.
Okay. You run to her, like talking, trying to reach out. What do you
Yes,
guys do when you get there?
I run into her like, Jasmine, it's me. Trust your heart. Come on, I know you know you're Don. I know you know it's me. I'm cool mint to your fire. Come on, you're spicy red. I'm cool mint. We got this. I want to try like jump. She's full dragon, right?
Yes.
I want to try like jump and like climb to like her hit.
Okay, so this is gonna be at the moment because her defenses are still. This is gonna be you trying to impose your mind into her. I'm gonna need an intelligence check.
Fuck. I'm gonna use my lucky on that because I rolled a 3.
Okay.
2 lucky's gone. 5.
That would still fail.
Am I gonna take damage from this?
No, you're gonna lose an intelligence bonus.
You would lose. Like your mind's gonna is getting
Weaker.
getting pushed back.
Everybody did one shot me up, then pimping.
I didn't do one. I don't plan on doing one of these bitches either. Cause I'll cook Rosie's ass.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
We're gonna find out on the next episode of Crash of Crits.
So Dropper Crit is now going to take a.
Hey, why the fuck do I get the skull? Hold up.
That's all we had available. We had budget cuts. Sorry.
The budget cut could.
Us, Gavin Tech, same situation.
All right, Dropper. Let's get the shot in 3, 2, 1, shoot.
You're 3.2 to. You like that shit?
Also, Kuma does not look happy. Like he's just like mad
He's
face.
so miserable. Have fun. It's a game. Quit being a little stooge. Bale's our guy.
If you guys could see the face that Usukuma's making,
I
right
don't.
now.
I don't want to fight Cleet, but I know that I'm gonna have to.
You'll get your ass whooped too. You ain't got no Indomitables. I'll control your mind.
That's fine.
You'll be my henchman.
You have spells for only so long.
It's true.
I mean, he's
but
got a lot of spells though.
I have all of them.
Well, he's done Misty Step and
Misty
Dimension
Step's
Door,
free.
and then you've done Suggestion.
Suggestion and
Yes.
then Dimension Door, yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah, you do get 1 free Misty Step. Yes.
Remember, I have 3 attacks now,
That's
true.
okay.
and I have haste.
I'll take control of your mind.
Don, you may now roll.
See?
First, you gotta get next to me. I'll leave.
Yeah. But I also have
Fucking 10, let's get it.
Too. You don't have intelligence.
Oh, come on.
Even
Fuck you,
Just cooked.
psycho!
Wait a minute. No, you said
Either way, it was cooked.
Yeah, either way I was cooked, so it don't
He's
matter.
cooked either way.
yeah.
So that is a fail. As you feel this immediate blowback, as your intelligence drops to 1.
Fuck, that's not gonna work.
That's not good.
Dons and Chucks are still out and about as they're going to attack you.
Don't fuck this up.
13.
As they start rushing you, you feel like you're literally just like holding them back at the moment, as it looks like they're like pushing on you and pushing on you.
So when I try to like knock the Dons and Chucks out, does it look like her defenses is weakening?
Yeah,
Or-
a little
okay,
bit.
then I'm going to like basically do a goddamn.
Because you've done 2 attacks to them. You've done 2 successful attacks to them.
I'm basically gonna do like a 10-10 fucking circle with all my weapons and just start blade topping.
Okay.
With 12.
6. So you start spinning around, and you start. They try dodging, and it's you're hitting them down. Okay. Then, as they are coming towards you,
With a 9.
10. You see this. You see this wave of Dons spiral. It's like you just can't. You can fight the Chucks, but you can't fight the Dons. As you feel your body being crushed in, as it's getting harder to breathe. As your Constitution is now 2. Remember, you can choose to dodge with either Constitution or Dex.
I got you. Then I'm sorry I gotta do this to you, beautiful. And I'm gonna start like fucking punching the Dons in the face, like. 11.
So, you start punching these Dons in the face as you see this Jasmine looks like she's like freaking out. She's like, no. As it's like the reality that you're in cracks and shatters for a moment, and that's where I'm gonna leave you.
Did what? No.
I'm going to start with Rosie. You break away as you see, like, it looks like guards start pouring out. Mm-hmm. Where are you going?
So obviously I'm leaving the room, and you see that guards are starting to leave. Guards are leaving the area, right?
Yeah, because everyone's trying to hunt for Cletus at the moment.
Okay. Is there
As
any guards?
you heard a loud like boom happen.
Are there any guards that are staying behind?
Yeah, to keep the area safe. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
My first thing would be walk over to Gavin, like run over to Gavin to see if like he's even alive. I don't know, because
You would move like his like clothing off or whatever. It does look like the gears are still turning on his body.
okay.
From what you can tell from how the gears are working, it does look like his like heart's still pumping as well.
So you guys just look at the gears. There's no like checking for a pulse or anything. Don't let anybody in and out of this room.
As like he nods his head.
So Rosie darts out of the room. I'm going to wherever I heard the
boom?
explosion because
It would have been towards the lobby area.
Yeah, so I'd be running up the stairs towards the lobby area, I guess.
So as you're running towards the lobby area, you're hearing like gunshots and panic happen. As you're hearing gunshots and panic happen, you see when you enter like the lobby, it looks like an actual gunfight. As like the front of Gavin Tech is completely blown out. As you can see, it looks like these escalades as people are shooting at each other. From like Gavin Tech is like shooting at, and you can see it's like Starfire. You can tell it's like the same escalades that you saw. As it's all entire shootout happening. As you can see, it looks like Mr. B behind the escalades, just standing there. It looks like he has his morning star.
Mr. B's cold.
Bitch. He's such a bitch.
Bet you won't 1v1 him, pussy.
That's fine. As my bonus action, I'm activating the Cloak of the Raven Queen.
Okay.
So I'm going to, because I don't see Cleet, and take flight straight towards Mr. B.
Okay. Cletus, you in the into the office.
Cletus drops the tough guy act immediately, just starts throwing up.
Oh my god!
You immediately hear on the outside, you could hear like comms, like hearing like Cletus has incapacitated Gavin, hunt Cletus down, use full force. You hearing that like hearing the comms everywhere. You could hear alerts going off at the moment, as it looks like things look different again in this room, almost like illusions have dropped.
Oh.
As it looks like you're in like a steel box with vaults.
I'll just start opening them vaults.
You could give me investigation or perception.
They're both dog shit. Perception it is. 8.
Okay, so you're
Just gonna open all of them.
you're gonna be in here for essentially like
A turn or two.
a turn of what's going on. Okay, so I'm going to roll to see if this is one of the rooms that the guards sweep.
Okay.
All right. Above a 10, they sweep. That is a 13.
Yay.
So, as you're just like looking through these vaults, you hear the door slam open.
Mm-hmm.
As then you see, it looks like a guy. Looks like he levels his gun at you. So, I'm going to then pan back to Don at the moment.
Fuck me. I want to know what's going on with Oso.
Don, everything shatters, and then next thing you know, you are, looks like you're in a field. As at the moment, you look at yourself. You are in like nightwear, like you are dressed as like gold and purple knight.
Mm-hmm.
As you looks like you're in like a field. As you see, it looks like there's a castle in front of you. As it looks like Jasmine's at the top of that castle. As there are these dragons. One of them has the face of her father. Mm-hmm. One of them has the face of Chuck Woodley, and one of them has the face of Spike. As it looks like they're like defending this tower. As it is you against these 3 dragons. So, these are the scenes that are happening at the same time. Don, you are looking at these 3 dragons.
I pose myself as like a storybook. Like I have my hand reaching out far, like reaching out towards her hand. Like I'm gonna come rescue you, no matter what the fucking stakes is.
Right.
I got my maul on my just leaning across my back in my other hand, and I'm in like a heroic pose.
As Don poses with his handouts to Jasmine, as you and Jasmine looks like she actually makes eye contact, and you can almost hear in your head her saying, "Come to me." As you then, cause where you feel a hand on your shoulder, you can feel that it's like Estelle actually like reaching out to you, not just being the bridge, and her saying, "You got this, kid." As you feel these like almost like dragon wings form on you, as like they're like these purple gem dragon wings form on you.
Fuck yeah!
As it's like Estelle trying to help you. As we then pan over to Cletus. Cletus, you were checking these things as these guards start storming in. As you see, as they start leveling these pistols, like these guns at you. As you see behind him, you see one of their necks get snapped by, you see these like glowing blue dragon claws, and you see its canter coming. As you can see, it looks like more coming around at the moment. As Cantor then is in the office with you. He's just like, "Get the crown now."
As Cletus, like, he looks down in his hands, and they're just covered in like blue tears.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the hands is him preparing like a charm spell.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one's him preparing a guiding bolt, but he doesn't know which one to pick.
And then we will pan over to Rosie, as you and then like you land, you would be landing right in front of Mr. B.
Rosie would land right in front of Mr. B, and at this moment, with as angry as he is, he's letting everything through. He's just giving in to the aura of the Shadowfell and the dark matter and all of that shit. Just eyes go completely black.
I just see Mr. B smile and be like, "You really don't want to do this."
Fuck you. As Damian Priest once said, we both from the streets. What we talking for?
As all three of you are about to hit into your clashes. And that's where I'll end the session.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I don't know who I'm mad at more. You, just because off GP alone, and or you.
Mad at me?
Yeah.
I ain't do nothing to you. I ain't touch you.
Bitch,
I ain't hurt Rosie either. I hurt nobody.
that's like me needing brain surgery and you coming to sleep my motherfucking
I didn't know
surgeon.
you guys were having brain surgery until I pulled up today. In
Okay,
my defense,
and-
it just happened to be an unlucky
And
day.
he
To be
told
fair,
you,
you heard Gavin.
and he told you, and you
Yeah,
still
that
said,
was too late
"Fuck
for that.
us."
I didn't
Yeah.
hurt Gavin. I didn't kill Gavin.
That's not.
It's different.
Okay.
We only work by killed or not killed.
No, but you're saying you didn't hurt anybody.
yeah, I guess.
Rosie clearly told.
I
You
turned
know what?
him
Let's
off.
save it.
Yeah.
we'll
You're right.
save
We will
it. Save it.
We will save all of it for late night traffic. Hey guys, check out our Patreon, Clash of Crits per usual, the show after the show where we talk about the show. We got Dungeons and Discussions, and we even got a Patreon exclusive campaign called Warcocks. You should really check it out. We would really appreciate the support. But before we say goodbye, plugs. Does anyone have them?
You could follow me on the X if you still like me
No,
at Chappie
don't fuck with you.
_COK. P.S. I'm in danger.
You can follow me at OSOKUMA_COK. Also follow Clash of Crits. That's Clash_of_Crits with a K. Come meet me. All you got to do is go through the rift to the Shadowfell. I'm at Queenie House and we fucking shit up.
Well, that was all that motherfucking aggression. You can follow me on the X at @dropper_crit with a motherfucking K. And you can also follow me on the gram if you want to. You don't have to. At WTCANTFW227. If you don't know what it means, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
Yeah, bitch.
And now, Psycho, you can follow me at XYCH0COK. I also like to plug in Hyberpunk to do some of the music that we play, and Shinovas does our theme song. I would also like to plug some of the music that has been played by Timmy Tryhard.
Shout out to my boy Timmy.
Hey.
That being said, I believe that is everything. So we will see you in traffic. Bye.
Chasing dragons.
I'm going to put Mr. B in a bag.
Chasing dragons.
That's all I got.
Chasing dragons. I'm going to throw this banana bread mix at Chappie's face. Chasing dragons.
On God.
On God.
This was a Clash of Crits podcast. Theme song done by Shanovis, with additional music done by Hyberpunk. If you enjoyed our show, please give us a rating. See you in the next episode.